And we're back with another video, but this time's a little different.
Yes, no Funkos this time.
No.
It's still kind of related because we picked it up because of all of the Funko shopping we were doing.
Yes,
we spend like hours shopping for Funko, so we're like on our feet, walking around quite a bit. And we were kind of both starting to experience some heel issues and stuff like that. Could be also too because we're putting on a couple pounds, but we used to be much more fit.
We're working on it.
We're working on it though. We'll get it back down. Like, we don't go to the gym as much as we used to, but we'll get back to it.
And I'll admit it, probably with as age comes, I can't tolerate a lot of shoes that are just flat. Mm-hmm. Like, I need some support. So you got started with them, and then of course I followed.
But I'll tell you how I got started with them though. Like, I was starting to do something where my foot was actually starting to, like, what is it called? Like, over promenade to one side. It was only on my left foot, and I think too what was happening is because I worked a part-time job where I would stand a lot, and it was on a hard floor, and that's not really good for your feet unless you have like really good support. So when I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. That's where I went, and I actually told the girl, and she was really helpful there, what was going on with my feet. And I was actually looking at New Balances, and she was like, no, put those down. And I've never really had, honestly, compared to other shoes, New Balances, I could work out in New Balances compared to like Nikes. I felt like the New Balances were a little bit better. But she was like, no, you want to get Asics or Brooks. And I was just like, I had heard of Asics, but I had never heard of Brooks.
Yeah.
And then now that I know what they are, I noticed them on a lot of people's feet. So I guess it was just something I wasn't really paying attention to, but I do see a lot of people wearing Brooks.
Isn't it one of those things where you're like, you don't pay attention to it, and then all of a sudden you see everybody?
Yeah, you see once you start paying attention to it, like, now you see everyone with it on. Like, and I see why, because these shoes are awesome. So I bought one pair and I wore them around, and I went back to that store and bought a second pair, and then today I just went back and bought 2 more and convinced her to buy 2 because she was starting to have some issues.
I absolutely had no intention of getting shoes. I was just gonna go for moral support because that's what best friends do. But best friends also talk each other into buying shoes,
right? So, especially if they work.
I mean, they do, and like we said, like, if it helps, and I mean, we do a lot of walking when we do our like hunts, and I mean, they were so great that I walked out of the store with them on.
Yeah, she did. She just left them on and was like, I'm going to pay for them, but I'm leaving them on my feet.
Yeah. It made a night and day difference.
Yeah, because her feet were actually already starting to bother her after we were out. And so I was like, I've been wanting to look at this new design they have out for Brooks.
Yeah.
And while we were in there, I was like, just try them on, see if you like them. And she's like, yeah, I like them. She was like, I think I want to leave them on. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're okay with you leaving them on as long as you're going to pay for them.
You're paying for them. And then I got socks too.
Yeah. She bought a pair of socks too.
Yeah.
So anyways, what I'm going to show you is actually let's see, is this the first pair I got? No. Actually, I'm not going to show you that one. I'm going to show
you where it all started.
Where it all started, yeah. Because I bought like a neutral color. Yeah. So these are like I said, these are the Adrenaline GTS 20s. Now, I have heard people say that when I read a lot of reviews, a lot of people say that they like the 19s more. Like they like the previous edition version of this shoe. Yeah. But I never tried the 19, so I don't have anything to compare it with.
Is there a Brooks outlet we can go to?
Yeah, I wish I could find like a pair of 19s to see like what people are talking about.
I'm sure you could on their website.
These were great for my feet, like, because I have some weird arches and a lot of stuff going on, and these have helped. But I'm like, I hear so much hype about these 19s that I really want to try the 19s.
Website, you could probably find.
But then I wonder if like I'll get the 19s and then it's like a shoe they no longer make, and then I'm like, tag on it.
Yeah, and you'll want it. No, that's not how it always works.
And then like you can only find the 20s. So maybe, I don't know, maybe if they do a 21, they'll go back to whatever this style is that people like in this 19. I don't know.
Tell us if you guys have them.
Yeah, if you have them, let me know like what you like about the 19s more than these 20s.
The 20s.
So anyways, I'll try to show the bottom because I have been wearing these. So I got this first pair, and it was just a basic gray because I tried to get something that could go with everything. I usually don't like white, like tennis shoes that have a lot of white in them, because I get them dirty. So I'm constantly like kind of wiping this part, but that's on me. There might be other people who don't get their shoes quite as dirty, but no matter what I do, my heel's always in them.
That was your pair that you got right after our hunt, one of our pop hunts, after the world kind of opened back up, right?
Yeah.
And our feet hurt after that day.
Oh, they were killing me. Actually, no, I got this before the... Wait, was it before or after? No, I think it was like shortly. Like, we weren't fully into it. Like, people were talking about it, but they had not yet started shutting stuff down. So that was the first pair I got. And then, like, I like those so much. I went back because I told her that, asked her, do they have anything like with a darker heel so that I wouldn't get it dirty so fast? So then I went back and still got another pair of Adrenaline 20s, but then I got them in a slightly darker color and just like a little bit more fun design.
That's super fun.
Yeah, so this one was like the snake. It was like a snake print. And I thought it was cute. And actually there's another one that comes in this same snake print, but it's like a pink. Mm-hmm. It's like a pinkish.
I think I saw that today when we were
Yeah, that's cute. But I wanted something dark, and as you can see, this has a gray heel on it.
I'm not a pink girl either, so I'm glad you.
Well, I mean, I can do pink, but I was like,
that goes with more too.
It does, but it's really cute. It has like a little snake skin pattern on it. So then I picked those up, and I wear these quite a bit as well. Really comfortable shoe.
You just get to that point where like comfort is just your first priority.
It is.
I mean,
but these are cute though. I feel like these are cute. They're not like you're like, oh, those are so ugly, but they're comfortable.
Geriatric shoes.
Yeah. So I mean, they're cute style. So I really like them.
I like them.
And I guess, did you want me to keep going? I guess I'll keep going with mine, and then you can show yours. So then I thought I would try a different. Is this it? Nope, these are Adrenalines too. So.
You apparently like the Adrenaline.
Well, I got another pair that she's going to show you guys, but I'll let her talk about that. So these are actually the Adrenaline 20s too. And I just thought this, like, I probably won't wear these that often because I don't know what they would go with. But I thought they were kind of cute.
You'll find more stuff.
So it was actually just the leopard.
Oh, I like those.
Like this little leopard print. And I was like, that's cute. It's different. I'm like, I don't know how often I'll wear them, but I'll try and wear them.
I feel like you'll wear them more than you think.
Yeah. And it's actually, this is labeled as a walking and running shoe. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
You want to go back to running?
Flexible that is, but we'll see. I haven't tried to run in them. I have done quite a bit of walking in them, but we used to run a lot.
I was gonna say, you want to go to running again?
Yeah, we did.
We used to do 5Ks.
Get back to doing marathons, and we were so healthy. What happened?
We got a little schlackety.
I know we did, but these were cute. I like them. So anyway. So yeah, if you're having problems with your feet, like your heels, or
highly recommend.
You have some issues with your arches, and they have different kind. Like they have different shoes. Like if you have low arches, or my arches kind of sit high, so these Adrenaline 20s work for me. There was like another, I can't remember what they were. She had me try ones where the
it was a little flatter. It was
a little flatter, and like the what's that called? The tongue of the shoe doesn't move up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they have a wider, and that one I had to size up in because it was hard to put it in my actual size.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling those, so maybe that's for people who have lower arches.
Yeah,
but I don't. So anyways, that's what I got. Adrenaline 20. So I definitely recommend them if you are having some feet problem going, and
it's worth. Yeah, I mean,
show you some Brooks.
And the nice thing about Brooks too is it was surprising to me how much they had at Dick's Sporting Goods. They had a whole wall.
Yeah, and
there was quite a few. I mean, gosh, if I could have, I probably would have walked out with at least 4 today.
Now, I will say one complaint about them is that I did have to go a size up in one of the other style that she's going to show you, because they don't have a lot of wides.
They don't, yeah.
Even though my feet are not like extremely wide, but they're also not narrow, and I feel like they could put a little bit more room in the shoe bed of the shoe, and they didn't have wide, they had mediums. But I was like, it'll probably work because, as you wear them, they'll kind of give a little bit, so I think I would be okay. But if you have a wider foot, you might have some issues with it.
Yeah, you might have to just size up. And
I think they need to work on maybe offering some more wide.
Yeah.
And I think they have some, but they're in limited styles. So I think they should offer that in more styles and a wide.
Have you checked online to see if there's
I have, and it's very limited. Like you can't get all the styles in a wide.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully take that for what it is, Brooks. Alrighty. So I've got my first pair. This was the pair that I wore out of the store. And they're also the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 20. So these, at first I wasn't sure, but then, B was like, those are so cute. Yeah, they are super cute. And they're actually, You would think, you're like, what am I going to wear with these? But they actually go with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they do. They're cute.
So they've got stars on them, and they've got, they're red, white, and blue, so they're patriotic. I love the lace. The thing that got me with these is I love the cushion. It feels like you are walking on clouds.
You do.
So I have a ton of Nikes. I love Nikes. I run in Nikes. I work out. Well, I used to run in Nikes, and when I can, I work out in Nikes. But the amount of support that's in this versus like Nikes.
And don't you feel it like in the heel?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I mostly feel it at.
Well, today when we were walking, by the time we got to Dick's, is the ball of your foot in the center? Is that the part of your foot where it's like right here at the top? That's what always hurts me.
Is it?
And that's what was starting to hurt. And I mean, I was wearing really, really old tennis shoes, but like when I put these on, it was like I was walking.
See, mine is like just that underneath, and I think they call it like the plantar fascia.
Fasciitis, yeah.
Fasciitis, something like that. I have issues with that, and with these shoes, I don't feel it.
It was literally like walking on air. So those are the first pairs that I got, and I can say I am hooked. And I think to make myself feel better, I'll probably donate some.
I even like the box.
I know.
Cute. Like they made the box all like patriotic.
Their boxes are fun.
Yeah, they are fun. They're cute. Well, mine are not. Yours are.
Well, I bet you this was a special
It probably
edition. And then the second one I got, and you got the same pair too, are the Revel 4s. And it says that they're meant for running.
Yeah, the level 4.
And like I said, I could tell you 2 years ago how they really felt running. But we haven't ran in a while.
We will. We'll get back to it.
We will. When we get back to it, we'll let you know. But I can tell you, though, they offer the same support and almost the same support and same comfort that the Brooks Adrenaline do. But these are so cute. They're the opposite of the other ones you have. They've got the little leopard print here, and they've got little sparklies on the tongue. These I haven't worn yet, obviously, because I just got them today, too.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to wear these. Couldn't decide which ones I wanted.
Now this one is a little looser in the top, so I feel like you would have a little more ability to flex your foot a little bit more with running on this one than the other one.
And it's more, yeah. And I think it's a little thicker
doesn't
right
seem
here.
As rigid as the other one.
Does that seem thicker? So I think it absorbs and it's better for your knees, and that's probably why it's meant for running. So these are it. So I couldn't decide. You couldn't decide.
I know.
So
we just bought.
We bought both.
Everything they bought out to us. That we liked.
So they're a little pricey, but I mean, when you compare it to like a Nike and Adidas or like Under Armour, really not that much of a difference.
No, and to me, if it works, if you're having pain in your body and you find something that works, if it's reasonable and you can get it, then you can get it. Because I mean, when I walked in, I was not planning on getting shoes that cost that much. I was actually looking, like I said, at New Balances that were a little bit cheaper. But she was just like, I'm telling you, like, if you're having that issue, she was like, you really need to try these. These are Asics, and I was like, I'm not saying anything bad about Asics because I have not tried them, but I just kind of like the style.
I think style-wise, I like these.
Yeah, so I mean, eventually, will I try a pair of Asics in the future? Maybe.
Yeah,
I probably will.
I hear good things about Asics, especially from runners.
Oh yeah,
I hear good things about them. But right now, style-wise, I mean, it's funny too though because like we have the same style, so it's like some of the stuff like she had looked at. When you had gone without, before I even knew about these, I didn't even know you had already like looked at these, and I looked at them. I did. And then we were both looking at these, so we have like similar. And the
leopard is just something fun. Like I said, I have like a basic gray and stuff like that I can wear. I don't normally do white tennis shoes because they get dirty so fast.
It bothers me when they get. Did they have?
They did. They had like a white looking color one with where the little Brooks symbol was like in a gold, and then I think another one where that symbol was like in a silver, I think.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I just don't like getting white
shoes dirty.
Yeah.
That's why I won't even get I like Converses too, but like that's why I won't even get the white Converse. And I know Converse are supposed to get dirty. That's the whole point. But I don't like getting white shoes. Like I just want them crisp.
You want them nice and crisp.
But so these shoes are super. I mean, I guess we should say the Brooks Adrenaline GTS for what, $129, the 20, and then the Revel 4s
level Are you saying Revel or Level?
No, that's what they said. Revel.
Does it say Revel or Level?
It
does say Revel. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I called it Level earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, same thing. Tomato.
The Revel Force.
The Revels these were $99.99, so 100. So I mean, like I said, they're not any much. I mean, they're not any. And if you are, if you do a lot of walking, which we do, and for those of you who run and do experience knee pain and foot pain, invest in a good pair of tennis shoes.
Oh, yeah.
And
and if there's like some style that you guys use more, like if you have ran in like Asics, let us know what type of Asics you would recommend for us. Like I said, I have high arches, so I have an issue with that, and I have like where I over promenade a little bit on my left side. So like if there's a tennis shoe that you've tried and you think it would work,
it works, let us know.
Because I'll definitely go try it.
Yeah. Sadly, I've come to accept it. I'm just past that, and I think I was telling your mom earlier that I'm gonna probably have to donate and retire my really high heels.
That's been retired for me a long time ago.
Now it's about comfort and it still looks cute.
I mean, I'll wear heels, but the only time is like if I'm at work and I know I have a short distance to walk, and the rest of the time I'm going to be sitting down.
Well, even at work now, I just wear flats.
Yeah, like I'm just like, I want to go from here to here and sit down where you can just look at me with my feet out like this while I'm sitting down.
They're called our sitting shoes.
Right.
And then,
they're not walking shoes at all.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with them when I was younger. Maybe that's why I have feet problems now.
I think that's why I do too, because I wore them so much that I think I mean, think about your foot's like this.
Right.
Half the time. And then, I had an ankle injury when I was younger, so I don't think I ever let that fully heal. So,
yeah, and I've had a back injury and a knee injury, so like now it's like heels are. I wear them every now and then, but like I said, like just for short periods of time.
No, and how sometimes I see like I'll see ladies or women like at the grocery store in heels, and I'm like.
Well, they can do it. I mean, they're just not having
to each their own. But I'm like.
Can't do it.
Can't do that. I'm like, I'm in pain looking at you.
Right.
I'd rather be able to just move and be comfortable.
And like I said, I think what has messed me up too is just years of working on my feet.
Concrete will do that too.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of jobs where I've had to stand from the time I was young. Like I worked in video stores, and you stand the whole time you're in there, and like I said, and then like in retail, like I've worked at retail shops and malls, on your foot, and I was always standing, and I think that has kind of played a part in why I have foot problems.
I might actually honestly recommend this to my mom, who is a nurse.
Definitely.
So she's on her foot for 12 hours a day, so I might recommend these because I think they do her. My mom's up there in age, so I think this would do her well. Ooh, one thing I forgot to mention, I think the Revel 4s they're meant for, I mean, I'm sure you can use them on the treadmill, but they're specialized for outdoor running. So.
On the road, yeah.
If you guys have run outdoors lately in these, let us know. Yeah. Because it's been a while for us.
It has been a while. But we'll get some more wear and tear. Like I said, I have definitely wore the Adrenaline 20s quite a bit, and they're good for me.
You haven't really complained of your feet hurting.
No, I don't. Yeah. Because like when we used to shop before, I would like be trying to find a seat. Like I got to take a
and now we don't.
And like stretch my foot out because that's what would happen is like when you have the what's it called again, plantar fasciitis. Like what would happen is like under the bottom, like I don't know, like the bottom part of your foot, like it's the. Can I borrow your shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like this part of the foot, like say the bottom of your foot. It's like right here in the foot.
Oh, that hurts.
It feels really tight, and I would have to sit down and just like pull my toes back and try to stretch that like muscle out right there.
Yeah, that hurts.
And and when we went, because we actually did some shopping today, and we were out for about 5-6 hours. I was good.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Because I remember these types of shoes, you'd be like after a couple stores, like we'd be like, okay, our feet hurt.
Yeah, I was like I have to sit down for a little bit, and I would just sit there and like kind of like rotate my ankle around, like where I would take my foot and just like rotate it, and then like try to like do stretches in my heel to try to stretch out the bottom of my foot. And I didn't have a problem at all since I've gotten those shoes.
And I didn't drag my feet at all today because my feet start to hurt. I start to drag, and which isn't good for you probably. And this, like once I put these on, it was just like, where are we walking to?
So they're good.
Yep.
So anyways, guys, we definitely recommend the Brooks Adrenaline 20s, and we will actually wear these some and let you know what those Revel 4s.
Revel.
Not level. Revel.
I mean, it sounds like level.
But they are comfortable so far as we tried them on, but we have not had a chance to actually walk or run in them yet. So we'll come back and let you know what those feel like.
We'll walk in them. Can't promise the run part right now, but I'll walk in them.
Definitely not. All right, guys. Well, thanks. This is our review of the Brooks Adrenaline 20s and the Revel 4s.
So yeah, watch for more videos on different things.
Different things we try. We'll just share it with you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Have fun and follow us on Instagram, Virgo Besties.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
So right now we just wanted to show you what the shoes look like when they're on, and these are the Revel 4, and C's actually gonna just walk a little bit in them so you can see how they move. So on this shoe, we did notice, like for my foot, because I have a higher instep, that across where the shoelace is, see if I can zoom in, right across the top there, can be a little tight if you have a high instep and a more wide foot. C doesn't seem to have a problem with it because she doesn't have a high instep, so it's okay for her.
And now V is demoing the Adrenaline 20s. So I'm gonna have, there's the side view. Now V is gonna walk to show us what it looks like as she walks. So you can see how the arch looks and the support it provides. So like she said, you can't really see mine, but compared to my cushion, I like the cushion on these better because they just provide more support, and I feel like they're just softer, which is weird because my Revels are meant for walking outdoors. So that's super weird. But there they are.
This is wider.
And the top part, as she's pointing out, is wider than my Revels. Maybe that's why it's comfier too. And they look more flexible than mine. So there they are. There they are.